Hi there, Aquarius. Welcome to your October 2023 General Tarot reading. It's Raina here. I think you're going to be chilling in October, to tell you the truth. For some reason. I don't know. It's funny because, let's see, let me pull out this card. Yesterday, today as I record this, it's the 3rd of October. And so yesterday, I went into Chicago. I was on the north side and I was walking along the beach. Well, it's October in Chicago. And I don't know what the temperature got to. Maybe 80? I don't know. But there were women in bikinis, there were people in the water, and I was tempted just to go in the water myself. I felt the water, it didn't feel that cold, which absolutely shocked me because, the Lake Michigan is really cold. Unless it's August and there's been a heat wave. Usually you can't even go into the water unless you're doing the Wim Hof method, the cold plunge method. So, yeah. And there were so many people, and I'm like, does anybody work anymore? I mean, it wasn't a holiday. So, anyway, I think you're going to be chilling because this is the heart of the matter, 3 of Cups. This is social time. Now, you notice that they use a lilac background. I immediately thought of Aquarius because I think your birthstone is the amethyst. And this is the, Aquarius rules the house of friendship, the 11th house. And you see that they have it a light purple background. I don't think that was a coincidence. So, it's possible that there will be a celebration that you will be attending. That could be like a wedding, or maybe you're achieving something that you want to tell other people about, a baby shower, an engagement, or something. But I don't know. When I looked at it, I just thought of somebody who is deciding just to relax and to be with friends, that is more important, especially since the past position is the 2 of Pentacles, which can indicate this like very harried, frenzied pace where you're doing 2 things at once. You have a lot on your plate. Sometimes this can be like deciding whether or not to take, or maybe working 2 jobs. And perhaps that was temporary and now you're taking a breather. Or just like some kind of, overactivity, being pulled in 2 different directions. It could be receiving a job offer far away, overseas. That's a possibility as well. Or just kind of like agonizing over a decision over 2 different jobs. Like, which one should I take? But I feel like it's probably something where you were very busy and now you're kind of like, okay, I'm going to take it easy. Because even with the higher message, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which see her serenity. This is one of my favorite artistic depictions of this deck. I love that. I love her headdress, the color of it, and the background. And it really brings out that Earth Mother vibe. I look at the Queen of Pentacles as the minor arcana version of the Empress card in the tarot. It might actually be considered that. But definitely kind of, gardening and getting grounding, that method where and gardening is a form of grounding, where you get in touch with the earth to kind of calm your nervous system. And by doing so, some people, I'm sure that there are law of attraction practitioners that say that that's how you get to that place. But I actually think of the Queen of Pentacles as someone who is, she's the queen of the material resources. So the queen doesn't have to worry. So she's actually sitting pretty. She's enjoying her the fruits of her labor, which you have to do. What would be the point of working if you didn't get to enjoy what you were working for? Um, so um, so when I see those two cards, the Three of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, I think of that. Maybe this is, um, realizing that you have been neglecting your friends because you have been working overtime or what have you, or going to school and working. What crosses you, what the challenge is the Eight of Pentacles, which is a very diligent person who might be kind of like on the ball, trying to, do their best job. So if you are actually currently working, but you're transitioning to become the Queen of Pentacles, you have to watch your quality, your what do they call it? There has to be quality control because you might be mailing it in. There might be a temptation to, especially, oh yeah, I mean, I didn't think about this, but maybe you're a woman who's pregnant, and the Queen of Pentacles is kind of your future, and you're celebrating with your friends, telling them the news, but you're going to quit, or, I mean, you could take maternity leave, I guess, but you might actually be planning to start a home business. I can even see that with the Queen of Pentacles, so that you don't have to work outside the home. What is coming in is the Seven of Swords, and that's a card of, sometimes it can be a card of theft, of sketchy behavior, of cheating. In this case, I think it is strategizing behind the scenes, so that you can make your exit or escape in a way that you don't burn any bridges. So yeah, like, I'm going to be, transitioning to another way of earning money, but I don't want to necessarily just blab that to my coworkers, to my boss. I'm going to figure out a way to do this so that I come out looking like, I'm not a jerk. Because you may feel like, oh my gosh, if I, if I just leave, they're going to think that I'm abandoning the company, or whatever. The outcome is the King of Wands. This is stepping into your power. There's that Leo energy. This is like the alpha male energy, but even for women, Aquarius is a masculine sign. So if you're an Aquarius woman, you already have that sensibility. And it's that idea of the ultimate sense of independence, autonomy, self-empowerment. So with the Two of Pentacles, sometimes we're scrambling in that hamster wheel mode. Oh, I'm going to go, okay, well, my job doesn't pay enough, so I'm going to go back to school and I'm going to earn money, and I'm going to be doing that simultaneously. And sometimes that may be exactly what you need to do. But sometimes it may be too much. It may not be what you want anyway. And I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands, you're wanting to, do something that is independent of some system or some other people's ideas of what to do. So by setting things in motion, and that just starts with the Seven of Swords, it just starts with, planning. You get to that King of Wands. I'm not saying, at the end of October necessarily, but at some point for sure. And actually, that solar eclipse in Libra is happening in your ninth house, Aquarius, which is in astrology, that's the house of expansion, because it's Sag's domain, so it's freedom and even long distance travel. So there might be some element of that also playing into things. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a reading, be it an astrological reading or a tarot reading or both, please check my website ordering page. I have the link below. Thank you for watching. Bye.